Hi team, I hope you're all well. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. This one is massive and I don't know how this happened. Basically, I have hauled a bunch of books myself that I've bought. I have a couple of books from subscription boxes. I have the books that I bought while I was with Jade, but also she gave me a bunch of books as well she was getting rid of, so I have those in a separate haul. And then I have 3 piles of books that you guys have gifted me, whether that be because I hit 5k or because I've had COVID and you guys wanted to cheer me up, something rotten. So it worked, by the way. So we're going to go through the gifted ones first on the basis that, you know, they cheered me up, they put a smile on my face, especially through one of the darkest times that I've gone through recently as well. So COVID was not easy. I had to isolate for 10 days and be away from my family and all my friends, especially just as things are just coming out of lockdown fully for us as well. So it was not an easy time, and on top of that we had a heat wave the entire week that I was locked inside the house. So it was not an easy time for me, and just your messages and your gifts and things like that, nobody ever has to buy me anything, ever, and I never expect it, but your gifts and your messages just really helped get me through that and helped keep my spirits up as well. It would have been so easy for me to dive back into a really dark place, and I managed to get through the 10 days without doing that. In fact, it was 12 days for me because I was home from Wednesday through till Tuesday. I actually didn't leave the house again till Wednesday, so I was home 2 weeks on my own. So yeah, thank you to everybody who's gifted me something. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who sent me messages as well, just checking in, making sure I was okay.
You know what? You're awesome.
Apologies for not replying to everyone and just generally doing updates on my Instagram stories or Twitter. It was a lot of messages and I just couldn't keep up with it. I was very tired, and I was actually quite poorly as well for like the first 4 days of lockdown, so of isolation, sorry. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, because there are 53 books here for 1 month. I mean, it doesn't help that there's about 10 of those that are from when I went to Jade's, which was back in June, but I'd already done my haul by then. So some of these are from June. They would have gone on June's haul, which was 30 books, so that would have been 40 and this would have been 42-ish, 43-ish. But without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to do the gifted ones first. I'm actually going to do a couple of gifted ones that haven't had notes because I've still not been able to locate the people that have gifted me these. So if you gifted me these, please let me know in the comments down below, because I really want to say thank you to you guys and know who they've come from, so I can pop a note in myself and remind myself that these have been gifted. So the first one is Dragon Mountain by Katie and Kevin Sang. I have picked this up on the recommendation of Gav because he's loved this one, and I know he did an interview with Katie and Kevin as well. And I just love the idea that this is written by a married couple. Like, I love that. It's so adorable, and just look how cute they are. They are so cute. So thank you to whoever gifted me this one. This is obviously a middle grade about a dragon mountain, I assume. I'm not going to go through the synopsis of all of these books because we will be here forever, but I will try and generally briefly mention what these are about if I can. But yeah, thank you to whoever gifted me this one. So if this was you, please let me know in the comments down below. Then I got these 2 books together. So I got We Can't Keep Meeting Like This by Rachel Lynn Solomon. And I also got The Sad Ghost Club by Lizzie Meddins, which I've reread recently. I did get an arc of this and then I wanted a physical copy, and I've reread this. This is a great graphic novel about depression and anxiety. It's really good and I highly recommend. And this is going to be a, I'm not sure if this is YA or adult. It looks YA, but I think it might be adult. Maybe it's new adult, I'm not sure. Romance. I believe that she works for a family company who do weddings and stuff. He also works for a family company that do weddings. They do different things. They work together. Can't remember if it's enemies to lovers or friends to lovers. I can't remember. But there's cake involved. And I'm always with the cake. So
Weakness? Cake. Yes, cake is my weakness.
Thank you to whoever gifted me both of these. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. I then got Sword of Kagan by M.L. Wang, which again, no note, so if you're gifting me this one, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm really interested in this one. I've heard really good things. Now normally this isn't something I would reach for, however, because I really enjoyed the Poppy War, I think that I might like this one, because I think this is going to be like political fantasy war-esque type vibe. So I'm really interested in this one, and it sounds, I've heard great things, so why the heck not. But thank you to whoever it was that gifted me this one. Then we have Fugitive Telemetry, which is book 5 in the Murderbot series by Martha Wells. I've read the first one, All Systems Red, and then immediately added all of them to my TBR, to my wish list, sorry, and I have all of them now. So I'm not sure again who got me this one. This is the last one that doesn't have a note, so thank you if you got me this one. I really appreciate it. I love this series. I've only read the first one, but I love it so far and I'm having a great time, so I'm really looking forward to binging this now that I have the rest of them. So thank you for adding to this collection. So then I have The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This is the, I think it's the 10-year edition. It's a special edition. Anyway, I managed to get the third one in this series for like a really good deal on Amazon a while ago, and decided to add the other two to my wish list. And I have The Final Empire, which is the first in the Mistborn trilogy, era 1. And this was gifted to me by Cece, so thank you so much, Cece, for gifting me this one. I have read this trilogy. I loved it. I think I gave The Final Empire 4 stars, but I think the rest got 5. I can't remember. But really love this series, so I'm so excited to have the special editions. It's not very often I get special editions, unless obviously they come in a subscription box that I'm subscribed to. So it's really nice to have special editions of this series, because I really liked it, and I do think it's one that in the future I might reread again, because I enjoyed the characters so much in the story as well. So thank you so much, Cece, for gifting me this one. This one is from Holly, and it is Anyway the Wind Blows by Rainbow Rowell. This is the third in the Simon Snow series, and I think it's the final book in the Simon Snow series as well, which I'm really excited about. I have been reading this series for a couple of years now, and I've been really enjoying it, so I'm looking forward to getting back to this one. This is one of those, you know, chosen one book queer series, and I'm really excited. So this one is from Holly, and it says, congrats on hitting 5k. So this is for 5k. You completely deserve every single follower for being so lovely and creating amazing content. I haven't got to this one yet, but I love the series, and I hope you enjoy it too. From Holly. Thank you so much, Holly, for sending me this one. I obviously have not got to this one yet either, but I've also been enjoying the series, so yeah, really appreciate you sending me this one. Oh, also I wanted to show you Under the Dust Jacket too, because it's real pretty. So yeah, thank you, Holly, for this one. Then we have Oathbringer Part 1 by Brandon Sanderson, and this is from Harriet Foster, so thank you to Harriet for sending me this one. She has been loyally filling my Brandon Sanderson shelf up for the last couple of months, so I really appreciate it, Harriet. You never ever have to, but thank you so much. Every time Brandon Sanderson pops up on my wish list, she sends me them. So whether that be a few of them or one of them, she goes through and sends them me. So yes, thank you so much, Harriet, for sending me this one. She probably would have sent me part 2 as well, but I already have it. I'll show you a bit later. But yeah, thank you for this one, and her note just says just a little thank you for all the amazing content that you create, from Harriet Foster. So thank you to Hattie for this one. I love you a lot. Thank you so much. Then I have a couple from Maddie, and these came the same day that some flowers came from her mum, which was day 2 of my self-isolation. It was the Sunday. I tested positive on the Saturday, and on the Sunday some flowers came through the letterbox in the morning from Sheila, so thank you to Sheila for the flowers. And then 2 books came from Maddie later on in the day. So I got Dare to Live, Dare to Love by Nicole C. Moon, which is a you know, indie published book, and I'm really excited about reading this one. I believe there's some lists involved, which, you know, sums Maddie up entirely, but on the note it says, oh, the joys of isolation, get well soon, my love, hopefully some fluffy hopefully some fun, fluffy romance can help you feel a bit better from Maddie. And the other book that she got me was Network Effect by Martha Wells, which is a standalone novella actually from the Murderbot series. I did not know that. That's interesting. I've just found that out now flicking through the front covers of these, because they both came as book number 5, but that doesn't make sense. This tells me that it's a separate novella, which is awesome. So maybe we're following a different Bergamot. Bergamot? Bergamot.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Murderbot. I wonder how many times I've done that already. Maybe we're following a different Murderbot. Jesus. But thank you to Maddie for sending me this one. It is chunkier, a lot chunkier than the others, because the others are literally novellas. So yeah, really excited about getting to this one. And her note says you need some quick fun reads whilst feeling unwell, plus banging through novellas is always the most fun. This is actual facts. But yeah, I will probably do like a reading vlog or something at some point, reading the whole series. Oh, that's a good idea. Nice. I love when that happens. So thank you, Maddie, for both of these. I love you so much. Thank you, Angel, and also thank you to your mother for sending me some flowers, because what an angel. I cried. What an angel. Then we have A Lat's Away by Darcy Little Badger from Caitlin. Caitlin's note says, this book is unique and wonderful. I hope you love it, from Caitlin. And I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. I might save this for Polathon next year. I don't want to do it for the mini meltdown because it is a reasonable size and it would take me the whole meltdown to read it. But I might save it for next year's week-long Polathon because I think it will be perfect for that. I've heard great things about this one. Really, really good things. I know that Kayla from Books and Lala has enjoyed this one, and I know a few other people have enjoyed it as well. So the cover is just stunning. And also another one under the dust jacket. So beautiful. So I'm really, really excited about this one. It sounds fantastic. So yeah, thank you, Caitlin, for this one. I really appreciate it. Then I have The Risk, The Dare and The Play books 2, 3 and 4 in the Briar's U series, and these all came from Amy. So the notes just say enjoy your gift from Amy. I think these were for 5k. Oh, hang on. Hi Steph, I love your channel. I'm so excited you have liked Elle Kennedy's Off Campus Briar's U series. I also love the series and wanted to get you the rest. So thank you so much to Amy for sending me these. I did do a couple reading vlogs actually where I binged. I read The Deal. I'll leave links to both of them up at the top, but I read The Deal in one reading vlog, and then I binged the rest of the off-campus series and read the first in the Briar's U series in another reading vlog. So I'll leave both of those linked up below if you want to see them. But yeah, I now have the rest so of the Briar's U series. There's a new one coming out in the off-campus series, which I'm really excited about. Thank you so much, Amy, for fueling my Elle Kennedy obsession. I really appreciate it. You are the best. Then we have The Right Swipe by Alicia Ray from Rebecca. Her note says, a little pick-me-up for your isolation. Hope it flies by, Rebecca. So thank you, Rebecca, for sending me this one. This is obviously adult romance, and it is about a dating website. I don't know if it's that one of the characters has made a dating website or they're both on dating websites. I'm not sure, but I'm really, really interested in this one. It sounds really good, and I just love the cover of this as well. So thank you so much to Rebecca for sending me this one. I've heard really good things, so I'm excited about picking it up. Then I have Dead Voices by Catherine Arden, and this one is from Zoe, and her note says, hope you're doing okay and feeling better. Just a little thing to make isolation a bit better. Parcels make everything better, I think. They do. You are correct, Zoe. Thank you so much for this one. This is the second in the, well, I would want to say Small Spaces series. I don't know if it's a series. They're standalones, but they're kind of not, if that makes sense. So Small Spaces and Dead Voices, and the next one that's coming out very soon, which is something to do with Dark Waters, I think, are all middle grade, like horror-esque type books, and I really enjoyed Small Spaces, so I'm really looking forward to this one, and I'm hoping to read it during spooky season. And I know that the next one, I'm pretty certain it's called Dead Waters. I'll show a picture of the cover here if it's been revealed. I think that comes out in like September or October, I can't remember, so I'm hoping to read both of those during spooky season. So thank you so much, Zoe, for adding to my spooky season pile, because I'm really excited about starting to pull that together as well. So thank you so much. Then we have Exit Strategy, which is book 4 in the Murderbot Diaries series, and this was gifted to me by Victoria for hitting 5k. Hey my lovely, happy 5k, you're an inspiration to a newbie booktuber like me and I'm so proud of you, you're amazing, love you from Victoria. Love you too, Victoria, thank you so much. So yeah, like I said, I can continue on with this series, very excited to do so. Then I have I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara, which I believe is like it's a true story. It's basically Michelle McNamara's obsession with a true story of a serial killer. I think that's what it is. Anyway, I know that Cody's read this and she recommended not reading this in the dark. I know that Ashley, I'm fairly certain, not to call you out Ash, but I'm fairly certain Ashley's like partway through this and has been for a while now. So my plan is to try and read this during the day at some point, but I do have the audiobook, which I think will be really good. So I've heard great things about this one and I'm really looking forward to it. And this was gifted to me by Gemma. So her note says, hi Steph, just a little something to say, I hope you feel a lot better soon. Thank you for everything you do on YouTube/Patreon, and thank you for being a beautiful individual, from Gemma. Thank you so much, Gemma, for all of your support. I really appreciate it, so thank you so much. Then I have The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding by Alexandra Bracken. I added to this one because I saw it on Jade's shelf. She gave me a rundown of the synopsis and I was like, yes, this sounds fantastic. I am interested. So yeah, it sounds really good. Again, another one to add to my spooky collection. So I'm excited to read this during spooky season. And this was from Harry. Just a little pick me up for you. I hope you feel better soon, from Harry. Thank you so much, Harry, for sending me this one. I really appreciate it. Very excited to get to this one indeed. Then I have 2 books from the angel, Becca from Becca and the Books. So thank you to Becca for both of these. So she got me The Single Girl's To-Do List by Lindsay Kelk, which for me will be a reread. This is a redo of the original book, which used to be a mass market paperback. But Lindsay has released it again with some extra content. I think there's another story in the back. So I'm really excited to pick this one back up and reread it again. So she just says, get well soon, precious, from Becca. Thank you so much, Becca. I love you. And then we also have Sex Life, 44 chapters about 4 men. It's ironic that she sent me this actually, because she then, the day that this turned up, she started the series and binged I think 6 of the episodes in one night, and then watched the next 2 in the morning. I'm not sorry for recommending that series to you, Becca, and ruining your life. You're welcome.
Look, okay, it's not my fault.
But yeah, I love that she sent me this one, so I'm really excited about picking this one up. If you didn't know, this is the book that the Netflix adaptation is about. So enjoy your gift from Becca. So thank you so much, Becca, for adding to my TBR. I appreciate you. I love you. You are amazing. Thank you. Then we have another spooky book for spooky season, and this is The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane by Julia Noble, and this is gifted to me by Kira, so thank you so much, Kira, for gifting me this one. Steph, congratulations on 5k subscribers. I'm so happy for you. You deserve it, from Kira. Thank you so much, Kira, for gifting me this one. Another one that I saw on Jade's TBR shelves, and was like, oh, I'm interested in this, and she was like, it's fantastic, get it. The second one's already out as well, so I've not purchased that one yet, but if I enjoy this one I will do. So yeah, thank you so much, Kara, for gifting me this one. Then I've got The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharp, which was gifted to me by Nina. Thank you, Nina, for this one. She says, I really hope you feel better soon, sending healing vibes, from Nina. This one I saw on, whose was it now? Was it Gabby? Did I see Gabby reading this one? I think it was possibly Gabby reading this one. I can't remember who it was now. If it comes back to me, I'll leave it here if it wasn't Gabby. But yeah, I have heard really good things, so I'm looking forward to picking this one up. It sounds really good. But thank you so much, Nina, for sending me this one. Then I have a couple of books from the wonderful Cody. Thank you, Cody, for sending me these. I love you the most. So I've got Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand, which again is going to go on my spooky season TBR. Really hyped. Enjoy your gift, from Cody. Thank you, Cody. And I also have Jade War by Fonda Lee, which is the second in the Jade City series. The third Jade Legacy comes out later on this year, I'm fairly certain, so I'm looking forward to carrying on with the series. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Just a little something to hopefully make you smile. Hope you feel better soon, my dude. Love you the most, Cody. Love you the most. So thank you to Cody for both of these. I really appreciate you. thank you. I think she's read both of these as well, so I love that she's sending me books that she's read. I love when people do that. I always try to send people books that I've already read, so I can leave a note like, I hope you enjoy this. I did. And then, of course, I have 3 books from Tracy, because why wouldn't I? Because Tracy does the most all the time. I love you. So we have a note that says, and yes, I'm guilty this time, from Tracy, because one of the books that came through that didn't have a note, I posted it on Twitter and she commented saying, it wasn't me this time. So then she, the next day, sent me some books and was like, yeah, I'm guilty this time. So we've got The Battle for Raw by Jenny McLaughlin. This is the 3rd in the Land of Raw series, and I love this series so much. It's so adorable, and I cannot wait to continue with the series. I think this is the last one in the series. I'm not sure, actually. She usually tells us in the back. Bummer. So it looks like this is the last in the series, which is a shame, but I'm definitely going to try and read more from Jenny McLaughlin in the future, because I love this series. So we have that one from Tracy, and in the same day this one came as well, which is The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson, again special edition, and her note for this one says, I hope you feel better soon, from Tracy. Thank you so much, Tracy, for getting me this one. I really appreciate you. And then she also sent me separately, this was before my isolation, Witch Shadow by Susan Dennard, and her note in this one says, just because I felt like getting this for you. A, well done for reaching 5k. I'm so heckin' pleased for you. And B, you need it for the read along, and Dave will be happy that you have a copy ready to go, from Tracy. She is so right. I haven't read Blood Witch yet, so I really need to catch up. But yeah, thank you so much for adding this to my TBR. I really, really love you. Thank you, Tracy. You are amazing, and I love you a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm blocking myself in the room here by putting these next to me. Okay, let's just go through the books that have come through in subscription boxes. So I have July's Illumicrate book, which is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This is absolutely stunning. I obviously have not read this yet because it's only just come today, but I'm obsessed. It's really, really pretty. Gorgeous, another dust jacket as well. So yeah, really excited to try and pick this one up. Has definite Mulan vibes, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Then I have Kiki Caleria Breaks a Kingdom, and I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. This came in the Owlcrate Junior July box, so I'm really, really, really excited about picking this one up, which I'm hoping to do this week. So really looking forward to this one. And then in the June box from Owlcrate Junior, Strange Worlds Travel Academy by L.D. Lipinski came in, and I'm really hyped for this one as well. I've now pre-ordered the American edition of the second one in this series as well, which comes out later on this year, so that they match, because why not? I know Jade's read this one, she loved it, so I'm really looking forward to picking that one up as well, hopefully this week also. Okay, so let's get into the stack that I got while I was at Jade's. So a chunk of these I bought myself. We went to Waterstones one day. If you've seen my vlog when I go and visit Jade, I will leave it up here if you want to check it out, but you will have seen these books probably already. So I got from Waterstones Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney. I think that's how you pronounce that. So I've heard really good things about this one. I think this is going to be adult or YA or new adult, I can't remember. It's across that board anyway. Romance, and I'm really looking forward to this one. It sounds really, really good. So I got myself, I nearly thanked myself then because I got so used to thanking people. So I got myself this from Waterstones. I also got One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston from Waterstones as well, which I'm hoping to read in the month of August. So I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. Queer, set in New York. The main character's name is August. I'm going to be reading it in August. I'm really, really excited. So yeah, I've heard great things. I know Maddie really enjoyed this one. And then I also got this Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron, which is the author of Cinderella is Dead, which I really, really enjoyed. So again, looking forward to picking this one up. The cover is stunning on this as well. I am obsessed. So yeah, those were from Waterstones. And I also picked up another book while we were in Waterstones, like just held it. And I nearly bought it and then put it back down because I was already buying 3 books and I didn't really need, did I really need another? I mean, the answer's always yes, but I put it back down. Then we were going to walk past Jade's local indie store because they're not open on a Monday. We went out into town on Monday. They're not open on a Monday. But as we walked past, the door was open and it said open on the door. So we went in and the book that I'd picked up in Waterstones was in there, but a signed version for the same price, which is Falling by TJ Newman. I have since read this and I gave it 4 stars. It was fantastic. But yeah, really, really enjoyed this. This was a thriller. Had a great time with it. Again, I will leave a link to the vlog up there if you want to go and check it out if you haven't done so already. But yeah, really enjoyed this one, so do highly recommend this one. And from the same store, I also got Where We Go From Here by Lucas Rocha, which I've heard incredible things about. I haven't heard a lot about it, but I've heard really good things about it. Following 3 guys, basically. One of them has had HIV for 3 years, one of them's just tested positive, and the last one got with Henri last night and thinks he might have it. So it sounds really, really deep, but also really interesting and fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. So yeah, I got that one from the indie store as well. So those are the books I actually bought. And then we have a stack of books that I didn't buy but Jade was getting rid of. And she was like, well, if you want these, you might as well have them because they're just going to go to the charity shop otherwise. So she gifted me the rest of the Red Rising series because she read the first one and the second one, I think, and didn't like them. I think it goes actually like this, something like this. Possibly? I'm not sure. So she gifted me the rest of the Red Rising series, so I don't need to buy them if I like Red Rising, which is cool. So thanks, Jade, for that. I really, really appreciate it. And then she also gifted me Master of Sorrow by Justin Cole because she read this in paperback format and then ended up buying the hardback. She got the hardback for her birthday, so she's gifted me this one, which I'm obsessed with because incredibly floppy. Oh yeah, she's left her tabs in. So yeah, really looking forward to reading this one. She thinks I'm going to enjoy it, so that's why she's gifted it me. And then she also gifted me Oathbringer Part 2 because she ended up with 2 copies of this one. So yeah, thank you to Jade for those. I really appreciate it. I mean, if you're getting rid of them, you might as well give them to someone, mightn't you, if they're there and they need them. So thanks to Jade for those. Really appreciate it. You are a legend. I love you as always. And then I have one book from the publishers, which is Isn't It Bromantic by Lyssa Kay Adams. So thank you to Headline for sending me a copy of this one. I really appreciate it. I have read this. I gave it 5 stars. I love this series. This is the 4th in the Bromantic Book Club. This is the 4th in the Bromance Book Club series, and I'm obsessed with this series. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. I hope this isn't the last that we've seen of the Bromance Book Club. But yeah, 5 stars for this one. And then the rest of these I've bought myself, so let's go through these, see how quick we can do this. So I got Darling by Kate Ancrum. If you don't know, The Wicker King by Kate Ancrum was my favourite book, second favourite book of the year last year. Addie LaRue topped it just about, but it was my second favourite book of the year last year. I loved it, so I'm really excited to have this one. This is a Peter Pan retelling, I believe, so looking forward to picking this one up. Isn't very long, but also doesn't have anything on the edges this time, which both of her previous books do, The Way of the Stars and The Wicker King. So a little bit bummed about that, but nonetheless I'm really excited. This cover is stunning as well, so yeah, hyped for that one. I got myself book 2 and 3 in the Murderbot Diaries series, so now I have all of them, obviously, but I got myself these so that I could binge the series if I wanted to, but then just didn't get a chance to do so because I became ill. So yeah, I now have the whole series. Like I say, I might do a reading vlog and try and read them all in one go. That would be cool. Then I got Witches Volume 1, which is a graphic novel series. I don't know a great deal about it, but the art style looks really cool and it looks like it would be nice for spooky season as well. So I got myself this one. Also, it was on a really good deal on Waterstones at the time, so got myself that one. Then my pre-order of The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren came in from Waterstones yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I've read quite a few from Christina Lauren, so I'm looking forward to reading more from them because I really enjoy their writing style. So I'm hyped for this one. My pre-order of Flashfire by TJ Klune came in from Blackwell's. So I'm really hyped that I have this one now because I loved The Extraordinaries. When I read it last year, I got The Extraordinaries from the publisher, I think, last year actually, so I'm really hyped to continue on with this series. Very, very excited indeed. My pre-order of You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry came in from Waterstones, so I'm really looking forward to this one because I loved Beach Read by Emily Henry that I read last year, so hyped for this one. These books all look extremely summery, like I'm really here for it. And then I did order, these are the last 3 now, I did order hardback versions of the Illuminae files because I just really wanted them. So I got them on eBay for a bargain. So I have Illuminae, which I'm really excited about. These books look so much bigger in hardback, but it's just that the text is massive in them. So if you don't know, I have reread this series 3 times already. I love it. I never get bored. It's fantastic. I'm obsessed. I do have the paperbacks, but I really wanted hardbacks because they look really nice on everybody else's shelves. So I wanted hardbacks. I also got Gemini, which I'm really mad about because the dust jacket didn't come with it and there was no message on there. There was nothing to say that the dust jacket wasn't going to come with it. So I am a little bit mad about that. I'm a bit pissed, but alas, the book's in really good condition, so can't complain too much about that. And then also Obsidio, which does have the dust jacket on it. So yeah, really excited. I love that these like what I would call a floppy hardback, in the sense that you could lay it down on a table and it will just lay open at any page. So yeah, really hyped to have these as well. So that is my 53 book haul for the month of July. I mean, I didn't do too bad. I didn't purchase myself to that many books. Oh, I say that, but I also got the 5 books from when I was a Jade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, so I got 15 books, but that's not too bad. I purchased 15 books on my own in July. The rest were gifted to me or sent by publishers or sent in like subscription boxes, so it wasn't too bad, I suppose. Let's just say that that's okay. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of these, and if you think I should make any of these priorities. Obviously not the ones that I've already read because I've already read them, but yeah, I hope you have enjoyed and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.